Today I've got something kind of interesting to do. It's been a long time, but out here in the Columbia Gorge and also downtown Portland, we've got all these rivers and stuff. Well, they have these Sternwheelers or paddle boats that run up and down the rivers and do various tours and things like that. I'm actually going with a couple of people here, and we're going to go out to the Columbia Gorge, Cascade Locks, and it's getting towards the end of the season for them out there. But we booked a 2-hour voyage up the river, back down, and should be a lot of fun. I haven't been on it since I was in the 4th grade, so I don't exactly remember on the accessibility front what the boat looks like exactly, or if they have a lift in there. We're going on the smaller one. They have 2 of these boats, but yeah, we're going to be on the smaller one, so I don't know. Should be interesting to see, and it's always nice to get out on the water. The one issue, however, with being in the gorge and out on the river is it's extremely windy out there, and this camera is really terrible at getting audio and wind noise and stuff like that. This one here would probably be the preferable one to bring, but this doesn't really fit in my backpack, and it's fairly conspicuous looking when you're running around with this. I don't imagine they're going to have any sort of issue with people filming because, you know, it's a tourist thing. But I think what I'm going to do is bring this camera and then also this little Sony HDR AS50, I think it is. But this is the one I drilled holes in the front of the waterproof case to kind of make the audio a little bit more directional. So I think between these two and this, and maybe even my phone, we should be able to get some interesting footage. And I'm going to try and sort of outline and look at some of the stuff that, whether it's accessible or not, in case anyone happens to be out here and they want to know if they can go on that boat in a wheelchair. So yeah, let's do it. All right, we're all loaded up and ready to go. We're taking 2 vans though, because I'm probably going to split off and go do something else later tonight. So yeah, supposedly about an hour drive. Hopefully there's no traffic. You never know on the weekends anymore. All right, we've got 6 miles to go. The boat leaves in a half hour, so I think we're good. The second I get on the boat though, I've got to go inspect the bathroom and make sure that power chairs can fit in it before the thing leaves the dock. So there might be a little bit of scurrying around on that front, but we'll see. There it is, I can see the boat. Hey.
Hi there, how many do we have here?
3. I promise I exist.
Welcome aboard.
All right.
You are Captain? I am. Wonderful. On a beautiful day in the heart of the gorge.
Yep.
Oh, thank you, my man. Gonna be wait right here for just a moment.
Yeah.
I gotta have a boarding photo of everyone coming on. I gotta have a boarding photo of all passengers that come on. Oh, we're supposed to.
You guys ready?
Yep.
I can barely see your face.
It's okay if you got it's all right.
All right, you ready? All right, have a great cruise.
Thank you.
Restrooms are only down here. Here shortly, I'll have a ramp put out so you guys can get up in the bow if you guys want.
Cool. You said restrooms are over here?
Right here, this side.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out real quick and see what it looks like.
There's 3 stalls in there. Hi, folks. Left.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, I mean, can't close the door, but you can get in there.
Right. We got somewhere to go.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, go ahead. You can.
I'm gonna get out of here.
So it looks like we get to stay on the first level. What's up? Okay. And then they said there's a ramp they can put out so we can get out on the bow later too. What's the booking capacity like today?
I think there was only 35 on
Okay.
the first one, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, right? Kind of boats yourself.
Are you
It's almost like we're moving, but we're not.
right?
No, fiddle sword.
There's gonna be some shots out there.
Not in this thing.
Well, I suppose, yeah.
Back to the front of the jacket, it snaps into a ring and cinches right down to you for a one size fits all. From there to Bonneville on both sides of the river, we'll be going all the way through that landslide on our way to Bonneville. Years ago, so the river blocked it. The river eventually rode through it via a land bridge, and then it's called Solomon, which collapsed. Great Rapid. So the Fault Line Ridge behind us down there was the total one of the largest land.
How's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, good.
Do not recommend going out there yet.
Yeah, I know. I was just watching it.
Captain announces that we turn. We'll go with the wind. The wind will die off out there.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty breezy out here.
It should die away though as soon as we make our turn, like I said.
Cool.
Should die off a little bit.
If you look at this door when it's open, you can see there's a step down on the other side. So there's 2 ramps. You should be able to get over it fine, but I'm just...
You might get high centered.
Well, the Easy Lock bolt sticks down. I've got a good amount of clearance, but I'm just curious how that'll be.
I would back down it, but now it's going to be interesting.
You don't think we should do that?
No, we'll give it a try.
Yeah, if you go out there and hold the door open, you can take a look and see.
See what we have here.
Oh yeah, you're fine, Eric.
It's not too bad.
Beautiful out here.
We'll see here. I think if I do it at an angle. Oh yeah, you got it. We're good. This chair has an Easy Lock on the bottom, so sometimes we'll catch on stuff like that.
250 room hotel convention.
So I can confirm, if you have a power chair with an Easy Lock, you should be able to get through this door.
Program up there. We have trip line called Through the Woods. And recently added to that when they added. We're running with the wind again right now, so this could be the best part of that cruise. Here at Cascade
This
Lock,
boat holds 500 people. There's 35 on it today. So we should be able to almost never see anybody the entire trip. It'll be great.
The reason for those boats is they had discovered gold on the Salmon River. 49ers are coming out of California.
I wonder if the anchor winch switches are disabled. Not that I would ever do anything like that, but there they are.
For them, they can more than pay for the construction of a new vessel. In just one trip of taking miners to gold fields and a load of gold back down. So during that era, lots of paddle boats being built on every section of the river.
Yeah, he is moving.
One of those boats built in 1860 here at Cascade Lock became so popular with the miners that when they were seeking statehood, they named their state after that side.
It's almost like having a whole riverboat to yourself. There's almost nobody on this thing today.
Hey, Steven, when you look up.
Whoa.
Ta-da.
Hey, whoa. Fire retardant up there, huh?
Well, asbestos action.
No, fire retardant, we're good.
Same thing. I can get on it when you had that gap. That's no problem.
Oh, okay.
It's just a high center on the top.
Huh?
Next time I'll hop in and crank on it.
That should be good. I'm just gonna grab a coffee real quick. I'll be right back. Good?
Yeah, the wind's already beating into us.
Right.
You know, things are complicated.
Is it cold on there?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, upstairs it is.
The rough, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do a drip coffee, whatever the biggest one you have is. Grab one of these too. Oh, man. I just stopped off to grab some snacks real quick and I'm getting back on.
Alright, here's that coffee for you. And you did the iced? Iced? Yeah. Iced. Still bringing it up, but yeah, it's iced. He's right there, you can ask him.
There's
Raise this up.
Johnny on the spot. How much?
It's gonna be $8.
Am I allowed back down? Yeah. Cool.
Make sure, no, I don't remember you. You're all good. We don't forget you, man.
Yeah. Just realizing I never really got a good shot of the outside of the thing. That's what it looks like. There's a boat, and it's got paddles on the back. Said to run up top and grab some coffee.
The Crescent Cascade Mountain Range running 3,000 to 4,000 feet elevation on its silent. Man has always used this low-level route to this mountain range.
So this straw is not working. I just noticed though at this bar, they seem to have stir sticks. These are plastic. All right, that'll do. Garbage can. All right, stir sticks deployed. Now I can finish my coffee. So there are bathrooms. They're not the biggest things in the world. If you're in a manual chair, you might be able to get in here, but you probably can't close the door. But just to at least give you an idea, there is a little bit of space. As you can see though, the doors just kind of move around in here, so it can be a little bit tricky. Oh look, it's a river. Love that smell of off-road diesel.
Diesel in the morning.
They docked that one in a hurry. This boat's like a giant gimbal. And a nice sweeping shot going under the bridge.
Down river and diverted the Columbia over into that facility. It's a big island right out in front of us here, down over the Brass Island. Lewis Park came through, they called it Land Island, where all the corporates hang out in this area.
the land up there. That is where the old navigation lock was located. The gates are no longer there because Bonneville's flooded the area. The locks were started in the 1870s. They opened up in 1896. The walls were all made from local basalt. Used water hydraulics from reservoirs above cascade locks to operate the gates. Gates were of steel construction built in Maryland. Largest navigation gates in the world at that time. 1880, a census was taken at Cascade Lock, showed there were more than 1,000 people in town. About 90% of them were men. That's where they were born, and about 90% of them said they were born in Ireland. So they had Italian Dalmatians, Swedish basins from all over the world. But most of the workers born in Ireland.
And 2 hours later, we're back where we started again.
Good enough for who it's for.
We're just trying to get closer this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're closer.
Out of luck. Yep.
Well, there you go, Columbia Gorge Sternwheeler.
What's up?
That's funny, you have to go through the gift shop to exit. All right, the boat was fun. Just went over to a friend's place and had a quick little impromptu barbecue.
Luckily it cleans on the way back to the docking station.
Yeah.
That was fun. And it plays music.
And now I'm realizing I need to change the brakes on the front of this van. So I'm actually gonna go do that right now. And there you go. That's pretty much it. Nice trip on the river, did a barbecue, got to hijack someone's Roomba, and got my brakes changed. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention real quick. I'm not sure if some of you have noticed, but ever since I launched the Patreon page a while back, I went ahead and turned off the leading ads on my videos. So a lot of the more recent videos you'll see do not have the full screen ads before the video starts playing. Now, depending on how long the video is, makes a difference as to whether I can turn that on or off. The shorter videos don't necessarily allow it, but the longer videos will typically have the little banner ads on the bottom occasionally. Some of the really long ones will have a full screen ad break, but when you hit play on a video, you shouldn't see an ad right off the bat on the more recent ones. So I just wanted to point that out. I'm sure some of you would notice that, but that is something that I'm doing just as kind of a bonus, you know, for the Patreons that are supporting the channel. And again, thanks a lot, everyone.